Hey, what's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I'm back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message around the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? Because I am hearing that for someone's masculine, he is not letting you out of his sight, okay? It's this very protective feeling that I'm getting, and it's a protection over the connection is what I'm getting. He does not want anybody else to interfere with this connection. And speaking of that, I do feel like this kind of ties into many of your masculines who may be putting like an end to a lot of the karmic. Sorry guys, I didn't want to compete with that. I feel like this goes hand in hand with a lot of your masculines who may be letting go of karmic situations. Like they don't want anything interfering with this connection with you. But the thing that I'm seeing is like, as they're letting go of these karmic situations that have been holding them back, you didn't wait around for this process. You went on your merry way. So now they feel like they need to fight off potential karmic people that you might be running into, Divine Feminine. I mean, not that these connections that you're running into are karmic, or what I mean to say is not that the word karmic is a bad thing in this case. It's just, I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines, they don't want anybody else to experience you or have you, especially after a lot of the spiritual growth and much of the spiritual journey that you've excelled at. Like they've witnessed you walk through the fire, which inspired them to walk through the fire and create a lot of changes in their own life. But the thing with that is, I feel like the thing here with some of them is like they still have work to do there, but they're worried about what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like that's why they can't take their eyes off of you, because they may be here and they want to be there and they can't be there, but they wish they could teleport over there or be there or split themselves in two and be where it is you are. So let's go ahead and get into that. What's developing in the masculine's heart space for you that they're feeling this way? Gosh, I literally tried to get away from this card as much as I could because it fell out in the beginning. And I'm like, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to keep shuffling, but it keeps coming up, and I really do feel like it keeps coming up for many of you, because when your Divine Masculine goes on that journey to acknowledging the whole twin flame experience, they're not running from it, they're observing, okay? They're observing. And this energy of observing and being more open to it, the more they're open to it, the more they're seeing, the more they're experiencing. So this has a lot to do with why they're not letting their eyes off of you right now, or why they're not taking you out of their sight, because there's unfinished business. And like hell, if you're going to go off and get into a relationship with somebody else, date somebody else, for some of you, like get back with your ex, for many of you, go back into this journey of like kind of like your little solitude energy, okay? Going back into celibacy for some of you. Like they don't want you to go back into hiding. They don't want you to go back into anybody's arms or to anybody. They have unfinished business with you, and I feel like they are determined to get to you, okay? They're determined to have some kind of relationship with you in this lifetime. It's like, screw it. If twin flames aren't supposed to be together, you're not supposed to end up together, all that stuff. A lot of your masculines are like, bun that. Bun that. A little bit of that saga slang, you know, that little T-dot slang for you guys there. But that's how they feel. Is like, no, I'm not accepting that. Okay, we have the honeymoon card coming up as well. You're there, honey. Okay, there's that flirt card as well. They're trying to warn somebody. No one's going to be whisking you away in this honeymoon energy. That's what I'm picking up on. That's why I feel like with past life relationship here, they're trying to like get your attention. I see somebody whistling at you, or like, psst. Like, do you not remember that we have this great divine love? You're not supposed to be going off in any other direction. It sounds selfish, but it's like, and I do have a card like that in my Divine Masculine messages where it's like, it sounds selfish of me to ask you to like wait, but that's what I'm doing. I'm straight up coming out here and telling you, I now believe in this whole twin flame experience. I got some shit to wrap up here. You better wait there for me. But I feel like a lot of you are in this cheeky energy, Divine Feminine, where you're maybe not wanting to wait. You're maybe wanting to explore, because that's why we have flirt here, right? You maybe are already extending your lighthearted energy to others. And the thing is about this whole you extending your lighthearted energy to others, you're so magnetic at this time that it worries your Divine Masculine that you're going to find something that's going to surprise you, okay? Playfulness. They're worried that somebody's going to come in there and get you wrapped up in some kind of romance, some kind of back and forth encounter. They're worried about somebody capturing your attention in this very kind of playful, flirtatious, I don't know, almost like this joyful way. I don't know why I'm getting that word, but I'm hearing joyful. They don't want somebody else to make you feel happiness or joyfulness, or like they want that energy for themselves. It's coming off as like a hurried energy for some of your divine masculines as well. Let's see what they're working on. What have they been working on in the background that's keeping them stuck? Or I shouldn't say stuck, but it's like, what are they working on that's got them busy right now? So we have closed off, guarded, and we have resistant. It could be resistant to a lot of the changes that they have to go through. Many of them feel really cranky at this time. Like a lot of you could be picking up on that. You're in this very beautiful, flirtatious, joyful energy. You're wanting to spread your wings. You're wanting to go out there and flirt. And they're just miserable. Okay, with all of the darkness in the card as well, I do see that some of the karmic endings, they're proving to be a little bit more challenging. I don't mean to bring or drag karmic energy into this reading, but this card is kind of just, it's like oozing karmic energy in it. I'm feeling a lot of crankiness and moodiness coming from many of your divine masculines because some of the karmic situations are proving to be a lot more difficult to exit than they anticipated. And what I mean by that is, I'm getting the words clinging, okay? I'm seeing too that some of these karmic energies could be cancers, guys, because when I said clinging, I saw crab. So I don't know why that could be significant to many of you, but I do feel like it's like a double whammy here. It's like you're in this beautiful social butterfly energy, ready to flirt, ready to take on new adventures. And I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, they feel stuck. And they're not taking their eyes off of you because there's something about you that it's bright. It's hope. Maybe they're reminiscing or reflecting on the love or the passion that you once shared. And it's like they cannot believe that they let this slip through their fingers. They cannot believe they didn't see the karmic situations for what they were. They cannot believe that they were caught up in all of the illusions. They don't believe that they wore these glasses, these rose-colored glasses, for as long as they did, looking goofy while they were wearing it too. They couldn't see that they were looking goofy. They looked in the mirror and they were like, yo, I look fly with these things. Meanwhile, it was like, you look ridiculous. Now I think they're starting to see how ridiculous they were looking in a lot of these karmic situations that ideally were holding them back from true love. Because now I feel like for a lot of you who are in the feminine energy, many of your masculines are feeling like they missed out, or they're missing out, or they effed up in some way. They're trying to appear as so nonchalant in all of this, but the energy is just seeping through. Look at that. We have facade and beliefs. I feel like they're in disbelief as well, that they can't believe, what the hell is wrong with you? That's what I heard. They took off this mask and then they looked at themselves and they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Get your shit together. I feel like that's that crankiness that I'm talking about. The crankiness feels like the hourglass. And so are the days of our lives. Sorry, I couldn't help it. The hourglass feels like time is running out. There's not enough hours in the day for them to work to make money. There's not enough time for them to work and then come home and, they have to take care of themselves. And it's like at the same time, they have to juggle these feelings, these intense feelings for you. It's like I should be, decluttering my home, cleaning up my space, looking for a side hustle, except when I come home, I'm stuck in this energy of feeling like I need to know what the divine feminine is doing, what she's up to, what she's got going on, who she's potentially dating, talking to, flirting with, sitting on some swinging away. Huh? They don't want this. Hang on, guys. My laptop battery is about to die. Let me plug this in real quick. Somebody's masculine is going 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, thinking about who you're swinging on a swing with. And I'm also seeing too, like laughter. A lot of you could be in this energy of like laughter. You could just be in an overall good mood, and a lot of them could be like picking up on that good mood. And they know that it's coming from you, because I do feel like a lot of them are dealing with a lot of challenges in their own life. And it's like they could be getting glimpses as well of you being in this flirt and playful energy here. Even in this honeymoon energy. The honeymoon for me symbolizes somebody wanting to whisk you away and spend time alone with you. And I do feel like for a lot of your masculines, they've been getting these like epiphanies and these feelings and like these thoughts and these dreams, and it's making them literally want to pry into your life to see whatever it is you've got going on, to put them out of their misery. You know, I feel like are you with somebody, if you are going to be with somebody, don't be secretive about it. Let me see, put it out in the open, let me just see it. You know, it's like they're in this place of like trying to guess what it is you're up to and what you're doing. Oh, sorry, we had that one come out already. Okay, so we have the storm, unexpected. So storm could be like that energy of like your thoughts are all over the place, okay? And we also have it with transformation. Okay, their social butterfly is off doing their thing, and they really do have to sit still. Pluto often brings along like transformation, but it's through like a lot of like challenging experiences. Because look at all of the darkness in the storm card. The facade card, everything for your masculine here is in darkness. And I feel like their worst nightmares or their worst case scenarios are coming through. It's like being in this place of like knowing that you had true love, okay? But you messed it up by not believing in it, by waiting for the other shoe to drop, by totally betraying and hurting someone that you did it because you were like, yeah, you're going to hurt me anyway, so let me hurt you first. And then to realize that they never were going to do that, and you push them to the point of backing away and maybe potentially now seeking out new love, new experiences, you know, romance that will make you feel fulfilled. Somebody's not about to let that happen, because I feel like that's exactly what played out in the last life. And if they don't get their shit together and come running after you, it's going to happen again. And I feel like this masculine's not about to let this happen again. I'm feeling such strong twin flame energy in this reading as well, where there is a divine masculine out there that's like, I don't care about this whole idea that twin flames aren't supposed to end up together and you're supposed to seek out self-love and blah, 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 blah. You're my divine feminine. You're my counterpart. I want you. I've been trying to have you in every lifetime. That's why many of you may be attracted to that 717 number, because somebody's masculine is not taking no for an answer. They want you in this lifetime. They want it all. Like, they want you as their wife, they want you as the mother of their child, and everything in this particular lifetime has for some reason proven to be like taboo, or that's going to be challenging for you, or you're never going to have that. It's like right as they catch up to you, you go ahead and you take a leap over here, and it feels like all the work they did to catch up with you now means nothing. So do they get caught up in this cycle of self-loathing and feeling like they're not worthy, or do they like sonic boom that shit and get to you? Okay, so that's what I'm getting by this whole I'm not letting you out of my sight, sonic boom. Okay, so I don't know, maybe sonic could be a synchronicity for some of you on your journey, the color blue. Okay, let's dig into some of these. I always forget at the end of the reading. Let's go ahead and get some letters for some of you as confirmation. These could be your initials. It could be your divine masculine's initials. It could be a last name, a first name. I'm also going to come up with some keywords as well, just to help symbolize some things, or maybe give you guys some extra synchronicities, okay? So let's start with a few letters. Okay, so we have Q. Okay, we have A. Okay, we have O. Okay, we have R. I'm seeing M. Okay, another A. AA. Okay, we have J as well. I don't know why, but with AA, somebody could be getting sober. Okay, that's why we have the guarded, closed off, resistant. Okay, a lot of healing happening as well. I don't know why I heard Romeo for some of you, and I heard rage because of some of the cars that were passing by as well. And I feel like with rage as well, it could be like this very stormy energy that many of your masculines are experiencing. It's like that jealousy, never expecting to feel like this, or never thinking that the journey was going to turn in this way. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm hearing jarred. So for some of you, I don't know, like we know how we are with words on this journey. I had to look up thwart the other day and someone was laughing at me in the comments. I'm going to look it up quickly, guys, and I'm going to see what jarred means. Some of you might already know, and you're trying to shout it out at me so I don't have to look it up. Okay, so send a painful or damaging shock through something, especially a part of the body. Jar. What does it mean if something is jarred? To affect disagreeably, unsettle, the violent opposition jarred his resolve. Yeah, like that's what I'm getting, like a soul shock, a shock to the system. Okay, a lot of heavy energy. It's like all of the darkness in the card. Okay, I'm seeing mom with this one as well. Okay, I'm seeing overpower. And I don't know why I just heard amber, but I heard it like amber. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Let's go ahead and get a charm. Can we get a love charm, universe? A love message from the divine masculine, because I'm really feeling that with the way that he's grasping her in this past life card. Okay, can we get a love charm? I'm going to close my eyes and see what comes up in terms of the charms. Let's get a charm. Okay, so we have mermaid tail. Aww. Okay, so with mermaid tail, I'm getting like immortal. And with the words immortal, I'm hearing, and I'm also getting water signs as well. Okay, whoever you are, divine feminine, this is a special message for a divine feminine who could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm getting immortal with the mermaid tail. And what I'm hearing from that is, like, I'll never let you out of my sight, not in this lifetime, not in the next, and not in any lifetime. Like, this connection between you two, it's like you two are immortals. You're going to always experience this journey. You're always going to be leaping into lifetime after lifetime, chasing one another. But, you know, particularly your divine masculine wants you to know that because you both carry this immortality, they're determined to experience this particular lifetime with you in the physical, in a relationship, wanting the happy ending. Okay, they don't care, they're determined to have it. And there's something about you potentially having it with somebody else that's really sending them into, I don't know, something drive. I want to say sending them into, like, I don't know, fast drive? No, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Sending them into something drive. I don't know, maybe you guys can help me out in the comments, but that's what I'm getting, especially with the cars revving by. Okay, somebody is chasing you, they're coming after you, but it all has something to do with the fact that you have something else on your path, divine feminine, somebody else on your path. Whoever this is on the swing with you wants an opportunity here to capture your heart, but your divine masculine's like, over my dead body. Okay, or maybe not dead body, because you two are immortal. All right, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. If you have enjoyed and you'd like a personal session with me, be sure to check me out on Wizio or Hipsy. I do offer private one-to-one sessions on Hipsy where you guys can chat with me over the phone or text. And if you guys do like the sensual sides of the readings, be sure to join the channel, okay? I do have some 18+ sensual readings, a nice little library for you to enjoy. All right, guys? Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. You guys take it easy. Bye.